Hi guys!
Good morning.
Back again. We thought we would answer a question that we got in the comments of our last video because it's miserable outside, he's really hurt his neck and we can't really get on with anything in the van.
No, I've got a couple of discs out in my neck and I've had them for some considerable time now and they're really irritating to death, so yeah, I'm taking it easy. Easy like Saturday morning.
Saturday morning, yeah it is. Yeah.
So yeah, shout out to JK from the Marketplace Tender Planning and Grant Experts for asking these questions, and he asked, what are your plans when we hit the road?
So, before we get into that, these plans aren't like concrete or anything, we are just going to be winging it. Because we just want to take things steady, don't we?
Yeah.
But the first year, 2019, we want to spend it in the UK, and partly because there's lots of places that we haven't seen yet, and partly because we just want the time to be able to adjust and transition to van life and, you know, travelling with a toddler, so who is currently being distracted by the tablet.
We don't normally let her have an awful lot of screen time, but we do find it useful.
Half an hour, but it is useful when we need to get on with stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, hello Strike.
Hi.
Doggy's come to say hello too.
Anybody? We've got Louie.
He looks just like Louie.
One man and his whippet, we've pinched your dog. And fed it some fertiliser, it's grown a bit.
So yeah, first we really want to be heading down south like the birds do for the winter, because it's probably a little bit warmer that way.
It is actually. Sometimes it can be up to 5 degrees warmer than what it is up in North Yorkshire, and it makes a big difference, especially when you've got old achy bones.
Yeah.
So
we've got some friends in Exeter.
Yes, look out the crouches, we're going.
We're coming to get you.
So yeah, we want to borrow your drive for a couple of nights if that's possible.
Yeah, have a bit of a catch up. So Exeter, Dorset, Cornwall sort of area. We want to explore that. I've never been that far down. You went one year with the kids, didn't you? And it was lovely.
Yeah. Headed down there, did a little bit of fishing, and it was a really fantastic holiday. So that will be the first part of our
That's
plan.
a definite. We're definitely going to head down there, and we'll take things slowly. I've got a sister in Staffordshire, so we'll probably, you know, have a couple of nights on the way down, visiting her, because I haven't even met my nephew yet. And then Wales is on our list, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've seen quite a few YouTube channels that have been to Wales quite recently, and it looks gorgeous. Yeah, I've only driven through it once.
I've been quite lucky because for some time I did spend I think it was about 4 months on and off, 5 months on and off in total, visiting friends down at Wales in a place called Knighton, which is right on the Welsh-Shropshire borders. So I did get quite a lot of time. I was doing a little bit of gamekeeping work while I was down there, so I did get quite some considerable time to go out and visit around the areas in Wales. Absolutely fantastic countryside. So yeah, that's definitely on the cards. That's
sort of the way back, on the way back up as well.
Yeah.
And then we'll sort of continue up the west coast, and Lake District is on our list as well. But we'll kind of stop off in North Yorkshire just to visit the boys, because we've both got 2 boys each as well that we obviously want to keep in touch with. And
yeah, pull back in North Yorkshire.
If there's any work or anything to do on the van, we can do it while we're here as well.
Stop off, recoup, gather a little bit more momentum, and then pick up where we left off, head back over to the Lake District, and then up the west coast of Scotland. I want to go right up to the very top of Scotland.
Yeah.
I want to go whale watching. That's something that I've always fancied doing.
Yeah.
What else do I want to do?
I think visiting some of the little touristy, like castles and historical places like that.
Yeah.
Because something that obviously with a travel lifestyle you can't really we're not planning on settling in one place, so Caelan will be home educated, and I don't know, I think it's much better, rather than her reading about it in a book, her actually go and visit the place and see it for real.
I want to be famous.
What's this dog doing?
I want to be famous, let me in. Alright, strike.
She's been like that for the last few days, hasn't she? Just
go away, Louie. Go away. So, yes, up to Scotland, and then we'll be heading back down the east coast.
Then we'll kind of make our way back down south again, because we really want to do Europe, don't we?
Well, I was thinking once we've been back here, then like I said, get restocked, recouped, any work on the van that'll need doing.
Plus the MOT will be due. We plan on getting that done in December. Well, it is December, sometime. And it'll need doing again obviously next year, so once that's all done and we're safely back on the road again,
it'll be down to the southeast. We'll be covering probably Norfolk Broads, that kind of area.
another beautiful place.
Working our way down. I'm sorry guys, but I'll be bypassing London completely.
We're not city people.
Gone.
They suffocate me. I can't stand them. I can't.
Would you like to tell everybody what your last experience of London was?
London, that was at the Occupy protest. We stayed in a tent in Finsbury Square, and I'm sure it was a one-person tent. It was horrible. It was really horrible. To be honest, it was a good experience. It was just the city, like, I don't know, everybody's like robots and nobody says hello, and I don't know, maybe we're just friendly up north.
You can't say that. That's generalising.
It is generalising, but no, I just don't like cities. I couldn't breathe. Country, we are wildlings. If you're expecting any glamorous lifestyle videos on this channel, I'm afraid you've come to the wrong place.
Unsub now.
We are wildlings. We will not be spending £2,000 a month.
Proper rubber tramps.
Yeah. We don't mind roughing it. So, sort of along those places, if you guys have got any recommendations of any sort of wild camp spots or any places that are like must-see places on the way up or down, do let us know in the comments, because, you know, we're open to pretty much anything, aren't we, really? Apart from a city.
Really?
Oh, for God's sake.
Sorry, guys.
What is he like?
It's Brett. I tell you, it's Brett. He's a bad influence on me.
Our idea, we like to be in the sticks. We like to explore nature. We love being near water and in woodland and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
yeah, definitely.
that is like our ideal lifestyle. So, what to expect from this channel going forward when we've completed the van conversion? Obviously there isn't going to be any more van conversion videos. Possibly the odd home improvement and things along the way.
I wouldn't say there won't be any more van conversions.
Not our van.
Not our
van. But things like bushcraft, that's something we're both really into. Fishing, him more than me, but on a sunny day I don't mind standing on the edge of a rock in a bikini with a fishing rod.
I'm more of a winter fisherman.
I usually catch more fish than he does, by the way. Foraging, we like, you know, stuff like that. We're really visiting historical places. It's going to be a sort of no BS family travel van life vlog.
Yeah.
And we'll also add in some hints and tips that we learn along the way, you know, just day-to-day life. But something else we also plan with this channel is, as you might have noticed, a couple of playlists that we've added, van tours and how people fund their travel lifestyle. So they're the kind of videos that we want to add in. So if you have an interesting way of earning and funding your lifestyle, then please let us know. We can have a chat. Arrange to meet up.
Yeah, definitely. Also, guys, if you are in the North Yorkshire area, obviously we're not going anywhere for a few months yet, but we do frequently stay on a campsite. We'll put the link in for the site, Century Circle Camping. We'll put the link in at the bottom.
Yeah, my email address is in the description as well, so feel free to get in touch that way. So our like ultimate goal is to travel the world in our van. So, you know, starting with the UK, getting used to everything, doing a bit of Europe, and then just taking it from there. But like we said before, we're going to take this slowly. We're not in any rush to
got all the
to
time
go
in the
anywhere.
world to go around the world, basically.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we just want to enjoy it best that we can.
no rush, no plans.
As such, just a kind of rough idea of where we want to go, what we want to do, things like that. So yeah, we're open to any of your recommendations of places to visit, things to do, etc. And doing other van tours on other people's vans. And I kind of like, I really am nosy, and I just want to look in other people's vans.
We will be at Camp Quirky in 2019.
We just need to raise the funds for it.
We do.
It's
and
it's a bit
speaking of
difficult
raising
at the
funds,
moment, and I hope they don't run out of tickets before we get the money.
speaking of raising funds, guys, we need your opinion on this.
Yeah. We had a friend visit.
We had a friend visit, Mr. John Hugill, if you're watching. Hi! He came up and visited us a couple of weeks back, and
yeah, he's been watching our Facebook posts and just thinking, are they actually doing this? And yeah, he came to see for himself. So we had a look around the van, didn't he? And we had a little chat, and told him we were on YouTube.
And the first thing that he said was, are you guys on Patreon? Right, well, Kirsty has her opinion on this, and I have mine. So we're putting it out to you guys. Is it a good idea to do a Patreon channel? For me, if we did put a Patreon channel up, it would cover us for things like if you want us to go to a certain place and do something stupid like jump off a cliff.
He'll be doing the stupid stuff
with,
if it comes to it.
A piece of elastic tied around my ankles, or abseiling down a rock face, or something along those lines. You want to see me do something crazy, then I think a Patreon channel would be a good idea to help
fund a bit.
Fund and support that.
Yeah.
However, Kirsty's of a different opinion.
Well, I don't know, I've been not totally against the idea, but just I'm not as keen, because I don't want our YouTube guys to think that we're just in this for the money. Which
we're not, because we both love doing what we're doing.
Yeah, well, I started YouTube off, I didn't even tell anybody about it, it was just for myself, and I kind of developed a bit of a passion for the editing, and I like pushing myself, and we're just teaching ourselves along the way with it. So yeah, I don't want people to think we're just in it for the money. I also think it's going to be a lot of extra work that we don't really need right now.
Well, when the van conversion's finished, I'm going to have an awful lot of time on my hands.
But I have heard positive and negative things about it. Like our friend, he was shocked that we weren't on Patreon, because he says that every YouTube channel that he watches has a Patreon, and it's a good thing,
but
because people like to contribute or whatever. I just hate the thought of people thinking that we're doing this for the money. We're not doing it for the money at all. I know you can earn from YouTube eventually,
but by the same token,
I do have my own ways of earning money. That isn't a massive issue. So yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Am I being too overthinking it too much, or I don't know. What do you think?
Again, my perspective is we've been out and we're paying now for a new editing package, Filmora, and we subscribe to Epidemic Sound. So, we're investing money into the channel, and yeah, you're making some. I need a job at the end of the day.
So you think Patreon will fill that little gap for you?
And it's going to give me a little bit more fun for doing the creative stuff as well. Because when that conversion's finished, I'm going to be bored stupid.
I can think of things that you can do.
No, and it won't be dishes, and I won't be doing the washing. That's why women have small feet, so they can get closer to the sink. Just kidding, ladies out there.
All the feminists out there.
Yeah, that was only a joke. So yeah, so that's where we want to take our channel in the future. But yeah, guys, hit us up with some suggestions of places to go, whether or not we should have the Patreon channel, things that we can be doing on our travels.
And if you're a fellow van lifer and you've got your own van, want to do a tour, or you've got an interesting way of funding your own travel lifestyle or whatever, get in touch. So guys, hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you a bit more of an insight. Yeah, we're pretty easygoing people, we're just
winging it.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.